wanted to talk to you today about why and how to use essential oils in the fall and winter when we need a little boost in everything. Like we need a mood boost and we need an immune boost and we need all the boost and all the support we can have. And so this is my basically mom pharmacy that I use all year long, but especially right now that I'm so thankful for these tools. And I wanted to share them with you guys because it's so easy. So first up is frankincense. Frankincense is an essential oil that's amazing for skin, but also for like the winter blues when there's less light outside and the nights are longer and we can kind of feel a little bit depleted and a little bit down. This is a great essential oil to diffuse in the fall and winter. I'm going to show you how to diffuse it. So you need an ultrasound diffuser because you don't want to heat your oils because they will lose their therapeutic properties. So anything that has candles or anything that heats your oils, you don't want to be using that. And I already put tap water in here. There's a line, and then just add 4 to 6 drops of frankincense and diffuse. It's very earthy. It comes from a tree. It's also amazing for skin. So that's an essential oil that you can use on your skin because it'll protect the cells on your skin from erratic reproduction. You can look frankincense up on Google. It's so interesting. The research and the studies on frankincense that they're doing right now. But I also love it directly on my skin. After being pregnant 4 times, I had like a big pregnancy mask, you know, those like brown spots. And so I started using frankincense on them and they're basically gone, which is amazing. I don't mind having little brown spots on my hands, but on my face, I'd rather not. So this is frankincense, super grounding. If you do yoga, meditation, that's a great oil to diffuse as well, or just put on your skin and breathe. Lavender is another essential oil that I love in the fall and winter because it's so relaxing. And I find myself a little bit on edge or stressed sometimes with all the to-do list. It's my favorite season of all year, but sometimes I get overcommitted. I say yes to too many things. There's a huge to-do list and I just need to relax. And this is a really good relaxant on the nervous system. So that's an oil that you want to be diffusing at night to chill, or add to your bath and chill. Put on the back of your neck and help you sleep, all of those things. But also it's amazing for skin, same thing. If you have like imperfections or redness, this is an oil that you want to add to your daily moisturizer, like 4 to 10 drops in your regular moisturizer, and then your skin will benefit from it. Also, you can put it in your mascara. That's not like a fall and winter tip, it's an all year tip. Just put it in your mascara because there's dust mites in your mascara and lavender will just take care of those. If you don't have lavender in there, it's kind of yucky. And also over time your lashes will be darker and longer, so you just can't lose. If I overheat my skin touching the stove or the oven, I also put lavender on it because it helps with that discomfort feeling that I have on my skin, and it helps renew and regenerate those skin cells. So it's amazing for that. Then there's this oil called Valor, which is the brave oil. And this time of year, we just need bravery. The kids are back at school. Mine are still at home online. Whether you're sending your kids to school or they're at home with you, we need bravery in our everyday lives before we leave the house or even staying at home with our loved ones. This smells like, I don't know, like heaven. And it's blue because it has blue tansy in it. Which is a cousin of chamomile, very grounding, relaxing. If you're doing public speaking at work, changing jobs, whatever situation brings a little bit of stress, you want to have Valor to kind of like steady your nerves and go ahead anyway and do the thing. Panaway is great for sore muscles and joints. So if you're going to the gym or you're going for a run, and you haven't been for a while, your muscles are like making you pay the price for it. Muscles hold a grudge, you guys. If you're carrying your kids up and down the stairs all day long, at night you're gonna feel like sore all over. So just dilute this in a little bit of sunflower oil or coconut oil and just rub your muscles. It's my husband's favorite one because he gets massages out of it on his back. So it smells also awesome with a wintergreen in it. It smells like bubble gum if you ask me. Raven is great in the fall and winter because it's a respiratory support oil, meaning it'll open up your airways before going outside on a walk. You can just really breathe. It has eucalyptus in it and wintergreen. And so if someone has the sniffles in your house, you want to be diffusing Raven. You can also diffuse it together with lemon, because lemon tends to break down those mucousy things that we can cough up, and it makes breathing a lot easier. So you can diffuse these two together, or even put them in a little splash of coconut oil and use it as a vapor rub on your chest and back, which is going to be way more efficient than any vapor rub you can get from the store. Because at the store, they don't use real eucalyptus in the vapor rub. I don't know if you knew that, but it's synthetic. So it might smell good, but it's not doing a lot of therapeutic support, whereas real essential oils will. Thieves is another synergy that we love in the winter. Synergy just means a blend of different essential oils that have been put together. They push each other up. They potentialize one another. So it's more than just the sum of its parts. It becomes a new thing. So this one has rosemary, lemon, eucalyptus, cinnamon, clove. Together, they boost our immunity. They help clear the air of any kind of yuck going on that we don't want to be breathing. It's a great oil to use preventatively. So in prevention, you make a little roller with Thieves and coconut oil, and then you just rub it on back and under feet every day. And for the past 4 years that we've been using essential oils in the winter, we don't need to see the pediatrician anymore. And I know everyone will have different results, but for us, that's what it is. Instead of having a cold that drags on and on and on, and then is bad enough that you need to go to the doctor and then go to the pharmacy, we're just on the front foot with Thieves, and we rub on spine and under feet every day, and we're good. Another thing that we do to be on the front foot is drink a supplement called Ningxia. This is whole organic goji berries crushed and put in here. There's also other red berries and fruit extract, which are super high in antioxidants and essential oils. There's no caffeine in there. There's no added sugar in there. So you're not gonna have like the heart rate that goes really fast. Like that's the fake energy. That's not real energy. That's just your nerves that are getting more tired. Or with sugar, like energy and then crash, and then also, you know, you don't want to be adding extra pounds or extra calories to your diet just because you're tired. That's ridiculous. So that's what we do in the winter. I drink Ningxia every day. My energy levels are up. I think more clearly. I'm less foggy. I can be more focused. It's really easy to drink. You basically just open the top off and then you just drink it. So it's really yummy. Just takes like, I don't know, red fruit juice, like berry juice. Super good. We also love using Citrus Fresh for a happy mood in the house. I know when there's less light outside, we can feel kind of gloomy, and having all the assignments from school and all the things that we need to do, it's kind of like, oh, it can be so depleting and so depressing. That's why I love to diffuse Citrus Fresh and Frankincense together. All citrus oils are like happy oils. And when you breathe them, they reach your limbic system, which is the control center for your emotions. I mean, it short circuits all your negative thoughts, and you can reset your emotions simply by diffusing essential oils. Or if you don't want to diffuse, you're in a rush before leaving the house, just inhale, just breathe them, put them on your wrist, behind your ears, use as a perfume. As long as you're breathing them, they'll help your mood. That's the sense you want to use. Okay, in the fall and winter, you guys, Halloween, all the candy, Thanksgiving, all the food, all the heavier meals that we're having, eating more at night, eating more chocolate. I don't know, maybe it's just me. There's just a lot heavier on our stomachs. There's less fruits and vegetables. And so digestion can become a little iffy. Things can start moving too fast or too slow. You kind of feel bloated. This is an oil that I love putting on my stomach, but also putting 1 drop under my tongue, because it just balances everything out and just resets everything to normal in my digestion. I love Digest for that. Peppermint is kind of the same. It's amazing for digestive support, but I like using it more if I ate too much of something. Like I had pasta last night and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good. My husband made the most delicious sauce and I just had to keep eating it. And afterwards, like, oh my gosh, I ate way too much. So this is an oil I like to put under my tongue, and it helps with digestion. But also it's a great oil to diffuse with lemon for focus. Here's lemon for focus. So if you have kids at home that have to do their homework, they're online schooling for a while, which is the case of my kids, and they need to not be distracted and go like, squirrel, squirrel. You want to be diffusing lemon and peppermint. I diffuse it especially when I have to do things that I don't like doing my taxes or doing paperwork and stuff like that. Renewing passport, like applications, it's like, ugh. I'd rather be doing something else, so I just diffuse that and it helps me stay focused and happy. This is Peace and Calming essential oils. It's the same. It's also different essential oils put together, and together they're more than the sum of their parts. And Peace and Calming has citrus oils, which are amazing for mood, and blue tansy, which is like grounding and relaxing. It's actually called a natural sedative, so it really takes the edge off your nerves, and it smells really, really fresh and happy. I love diffusing it at night. It's just a great mood setting for the evening. Stress Away, as you can see, I put a roller top on it, which comes in the premium starter kit, because it's an oil that I want to be like applying often. In the car, if there's traffic jam, someone cuts me off, any situation that makes me kind of like upset and feeling emotions I don't want to be feeling right now, I just use Stress Away. And Stress Away has lavender, copaiba, vanilla, lime. It's like a margarita by the beach. It just breathe and reset. It's gonna be okay. That's the oil that my kids will say, Mom, you're stressed. You need Stress Away. I'm like, yeah, you're right. And then I just leave and just grab it. Another thing we need in the fall and winter is hand sanitizer. But because we use it so often right now, I don't want to be using a ton of chemicals on my skin that are going to be absorbed and then mess up my hormones and God knows what. I just want a natural hand sanitizer. This is an over-the-counter, so it's approved. It has 65% alcohol and it just kills 99.9% of germs. And you just use it like any regular one, except because it has peppermint oil in it, you can actually, you can breathe it and kind of like, it unblocks the nose and the throat, and it's amazing. Essential oils are so versatile, you guys. This is so handy to keep in my purse as well. And then there's a spray that I use all the time called Thieves Spray. It's a disinfecting spray for surfaces. So small surfaces, think door handles, think cart at the grocery store, because again, I don't want a bunch of chemicals on there that I'm breathing and putting on my skin. Just small surfaces, but for me, I'll also use it, and this is not an official recommendation. This is just me and how I do it and how my husband does it. If I have like something that bothers me in my throat and I'm like, oh, I'm starting to fight something, this is a bit scratchy back there, I'll just spray Thieves in there. It's super spicy and super strong, but it just takes care of it, and then I don't have a scratchy throat anymore. So these are just amazing tools for the fall and winter. The diffuser, you also get a diffuser with the premium starter kit. So you get all these 12 essential oils. They're just, as you can see, just daily use essential oils. It's not rocket science. It's just everyday common sense to support all your different organisms and organs in your body that you need this time of year. And it comes with a diffuser. I love keeping it next to my bed because it'll go all night long. So if it's for better sleep or better breathing, I just diffuse all night long. And of course now I have one in the kitchen and one in the living room, and I have a diffuser in each of the kids' bedrooms as well, because I want them to be able to enjoy the same things that, you know, I do at night. And it's just become such an amazing bedtime routine for them as well. So anyway, reach out if you have any questions, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.